Hi there, this is Ronnie coming at you with a video. Well, yesterday was Free RPG Day. And where was I? I was at my local friendly local gaming store, Settlers in Hamilton, and I was running a game of Castle Falkenstein. Yes, I got to play my favourite game in store. I even dressed up slightly for the occasion, a waistcoat, my pocket watch, and a little top hat my girlfriend had gave me. Just so I looked a little more Victorian. How did the game go? I think it went really well. The system is simple enough, people got it straight away. I had a little sheet with a general info on it. It was all there and all visible, and everyone got it straight away. There were some questions regarding the amount of card burning that was going on, but I wasn't too bothered about it because of it was a one-shot. We had a nice constructive conversation afterwards, and I did explain that this kind of sort of structured go into a dungeon and do all this stuff isn't really how I usually run Falkenstein. I'm not a big fan of dungeon crawls. I much prefer to do sort of globe spanning adventures where combat isn't as prevalent as they end up being in dungeon crawls. I'd put in a lot of jokes and kind of silly references, and the nice thing was I had older players rather than kids, so they got all the references, which was great. I got silly things like the castle that they were in was a keep on the borderland. They got the Raymond and Harryhausen joke, especially when I actually referred to them as Ray and Harryhausen. At one point, there was a character there who was American, and he was talking about something very, very odd that had happened over in America. And what he was basically referring to was the plot of Blazing Saddles, which everyone got as well. The trap rooms went down really well. They liked the chess one. The prime number room was solved very, very quickly. Douglas, who was one of the players, did mention the fact that it was not an intuitive room. You either knew about prime numbers or you didn't. Whereas something like doing rooms as a Fenerbahce sequence is intuitive because you can work out the numbers. I might incorporate something like that. Jenny, hopefully you'll see this. Jenny, the room idea you gave me about the countdown, that went down really well. That was good. The combats were incredibly fast, which was nice. There was some damage taken, a lot of damage taken, by some of the characters. None of them died. I'm not into TPKs if I can avoid it. There was no protracted fight with the Clockwork Dragon at the end. Instead, they very, very smartly and very, very quickly used a magic spell, which worked a treat. Overall, I'm very, very happy with the way the day went. I think it was, and the thing that I was most sort of happy about was I felt quite satisfied with the way the day had went. The players seemed to enjoy themselves, which is always a plus. And Shaheen, who owns the shop, he actually wants to start putting role-playing on more generally on a Sunday, and he's asked me if I would come in and actually run some games. And I'm like, yeah, why the hell not? So I got a whole load of the free stuff, which I'll probably do a separate video on. There's some interesting stuff there. There's some stuff there which really, in its present form, doesn't really interest me. What I might do is use it as the basis. A couple of adventures there, take some adventure seeds and put it into games that I do own. A couple of the games there I don't have, a couple of games there I'd not heard of. There's some quick start rules, and one called Into the Breach looks interesting. There's another one which is a sort of supers game called Valiant Universe. That looks alright actually, from what I can see there. Those are two that I would consider maybe getting. But I will hold off from that for now. Lots on my shopping list. So yeah, really happy. Really like how the day went. Thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I'm kind of chuffed with myself actually. I must admit, I'm happy. Very satisfied with the day. So that's just my wee update on how the day went, and I'll be back soon with another video.